All right, hey guys, as you know, I love highlighting the heroes in my life that lets me do what I can do for the community and the selling and buying of your homes and stuff. And one of the things that's always something that people will ask me, about the area and where to go and all that kind of stuff. And this is why I'm so excited that one of the heroes in my life is someone who I admire for her business skills, things like that. It is Deanna Covas, owner of Tap That Beer House, located right here in Davenport, Florida. So Diana, do me a favor, kind of like, how did this get started for you in regards to even wanting to do something like this?
So I actually was a full-time cast member at Disney and got laid off during COVID. So I had some time, several months where I was furloughed and wondering what was next. And my family and I have always been big craft beer fans. We would drive hours to go to breweries. So I was like, I should open a place close to home where people can enjoy those local breweries in one spot, not have to drive. And I had been to a self-pour tap house before, several, and I really liked the concept. So I just started a business plan, not really thinking anything would come of it. But the more I thought about it and the more I, worked on it, I was determined.
Gotcha.
So I just wanted a local neighborhood spot where people could come and meet each other and hang out, not necessarily a place to, get rowdy.
Yeah, it's not your normal, because the biggest misconception is, a bar. It's not a bar. I love the way you said it's a local community, a local community hangout spot, where people just kind of come, enjoy, whether just a step out for a minute, and just like you said, to where just kind of gather and mingle with neighbors and friends and family.
Play a board game, or, we have girls' nights. I've had a couple met here and now they're, doing really well.
Wow,
I have a group of friends, they never even knew each other before they met here, and now they come several times a week.
Awesome. Very good, very good. And I know that you've done things like, arts and crafts night. Me and my wife have came and we decorated the glasses for the holidays one year. So you're doing a lot of different things. So you're not just here, just drinks and that's it, drink, socialize and get out. You actually do things, book clubs and everything like that. So what kind of incorporated, what kind of got that going for you to make sure that you had a place where people could not just gather, but also indulge in other things to kind of help with that whole community building, relationship building?
Yeah, well, so I don't serve food, so they need another reason to come other than to drink, because I don't let people get drunk here.
Right.
Well, I try not to. But so I needed, other activities and things to get people to come and want to hang out and be here, and not just come for the beverages that I have. Awesome.
Very good. And you do have non-alcoholic, so literally everything from, a good wine, flavored beers, your traditional beers and stuff like that. You pretty much cover. I think I was here one week and you made me like a little energy drink for me and stuff. Yeah. So you pretty much cover all the bases, espressos and all that kind of good stuff, right?
I try to have something for everyone, and a lot of people aren't drinking, and I do support that. So I have a full mocktail list.
Nice.
So, and any of my cocktails I can make without alcohol. And then we have sodas, I have ice cream, just try to have a little bit of something for everyone. And I do themed cocktails. So for Valentine's Day, I'll have themed martinis and stuff. Nice. I just like to make it fun.
All right, we are in for a special treat. You do not have to feel overwhelmed to come and not know what to do. So we were all in that position. So Deanna, please show us how we could, what we could expect.
All right, you take your card, you insert it into the slot, and you just pour your beer.
Wow. And what I noticed that I like about it is it measures it, but it also shows what the tab is. So that's pretty cool, the fact that there's no surprise when you get to the register, so I know, again, we're all on a budget, or again, what I like about what Deanna does is she takes the surprises out of it. She wants to make this a very enjoyable. So that was kind of cool to see, what the rolling tab is, and we'll go from there. So if you're on a limit or something like that, she's going to make sure. Now, the thing that I noticed is you always have a wide variety of selection. So how does that process, like, do you go through a decision process, or do you just kind of, float them in based on the seasons, or, because how many selections can a person have here?
Right now we have 30 taps, and it is a rotating selection. So a lot of times I'll get limited releases, or sometimes I just choose what I know is popular, and keep that on the wall most of the time, but I like to change it up.
Gotcha. I know you always have my Miller Lite, my Michelob Ultra, so never get rid of those two at least. So she keeps your favorites, guys. And again, I'm sure you do other things and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you for walking us through it.
Cheers.
How can people find the location? Where can they support your business at? I know I personally like your Instagram posts. You keep everybody up to date of what's going on, your different events and activities and stuff like that. So how can we find you?
I'm pretty active on social media, Facebook and Instagram, mostly. I do have a website, www.tapthatbeerhouse.com. Okay. We're located next to the UPS store in the Loftman Crossing Shopping Center in Davenport.
Awesome. Very good. Very good. And what are some of the things, because now, again, I know something I just recently learned from you, that you also are an author, you do books and stuff. So you just have a lot of creative things and stuff. So it's safe to say that this is a place that if you are someone in the area, swing on by, and pretty much if it's something positive, if it's something fun, you're open to it. I've seen you like really talk to people. Again, you're in the middle of talking to a person, possibly like displaying their art and stuff. So you really, really are truly a community type of environment. You're not just a come in, pay and leave kind of business establishment. So,
Absolutely.
What's the final thoughts that you want people to kind of know about your establishment and what you're here to do for the community?
I would just say that this is a place for everyone. I want everyone to feel comfortable. I love when people come in and just read a book and hang out. Different groups. I would love, like today I have a book club meeting here.
Nice.
It's just a place to hang out.
Awesome. So guys, you heard her. I'm going to put my stamp of approval on it. So she's one of my heroes for that reason. Whenever I see anybody going above and beyond to make the community great, it really helps me as a real estate agent. When I talk about why you should live in the area, definitely one of the things that we need to do is tell them to also swing by and check you out.
Definitely.
So guys, you heard it here first. Do not miss this out. It's a great place to come enjoy. Talk to you soon.
See you soon.